Wiggins outside. No good with the triple. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. And the basket by MP.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball. .143 left in the first quarter. Back to Highland. And the layup's good off the glass. Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
This one for three. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Forte, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in for Stephon Castle. Norman Powell's checked in for Miami. McCollum comes in for Bones Highland. Back to MP. A pass to Fox. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 12. Cullen passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Good on the shot. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Here's Forte. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hero with it. They picked up 24 points in their last one against the Magic in Orlando. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. That shot is off. And B getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Forte. And Shepard subbed in for Johnson. Bryant is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's MP. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Castle in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Highland, that's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He scored 53 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The Heat trail by 7. Jaquez the pass to Ware. And the rejection by Wembanyama. some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. And Miami has possession. Hero the bounce pass. The wide open look here for Highland. Sinks the triple. Highland's got 7 points.
Highland loves the feel of the basketball in his hands, so good to see him effective being off the ball, but ready to fire when he catches it.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for Miami. They trail by 7. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. Probably the third game of this 3-game road trip.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Takes a step back. Here's Highland. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Highland passes to Hero. There's a good screen. Jaquez can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the basket by Castle.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
The Heat trail by 12. Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Nailed from three-point land. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
And he's worked hard on that shot. Bam is now very willing to let it fly from beyond the arc.
And the Spurs with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Shots good by Hero.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Castle. And here's MP for 3. And the Spurs another 3.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Here's Hero. He's got 11. There's the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
Representing to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Their man is representing.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
All right, looking back now at that first half, A bit of a hill to climb for the Heat.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, some stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
On the court for the Heat, wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. Traps in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The Heat trail by 10. Outside, Hero. Wiggins outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Shepherd. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Lets it go from deep. Highland misses. San Antonio leading by 10. MP outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great fake by Adebayo. Such a high IQ play.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70. So when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Here's Hero. Here's Highland. They get it back. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Hero's got it back down to single digits for the Heat. And so MP will bring it up for the Spurs. Castle finds MP. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Highland. Jaquez bounce pass. hero from long range. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Cancel. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Highland passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. Wiggins outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Get the perimeter.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Highland.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
He gets that one. 44 points for MP.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
The Heat trail by 10. Highland passes to Adebayo. Four on the clock. Count it. Adebayo's got 9.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
MP looking around. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bryant is checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Devin Vassell. Norman Powell's checked in for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
Highland passes to Jaquez. Fires for 3. Highland misses.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Kevin.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
The Heat trail by 13. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Highland misses.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
In the corner, it's MP. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Powell. Still without a basket. To the left wing. Highland, the open look. Pops one in from the wing.
Pretty dime from Norman Powell. Listen, he wants to score it, but that's a great setup.
46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Highland against MP. It's stolen by Wembanyama. All going up court. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length, and he's a factor there in the paint.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Forte, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Castle. Fox hits them both.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And here's McCollum. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. From deep three-point land, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Spurs as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket.
And is here for the Spurs. Wembanyama comes in for Forte. And MP subbed in for Bryant. And Miami with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Now Castle. Fox dishes to MP. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with MP. And it's Castle in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero scanning the floor. Ware kicks to McCollum. There's the pick. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
MP, good.
All night, he just won't let up.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Forte, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Castle. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Powell. And Bones Highland subbed in for McCollum. Johnson against Wiggins. Puts it up from 7, and it's in off the backboard.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
Here's Forte. He's guarded by Adebayo. Outside Fox. Johnson outside. A 3 from MP. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half. MP outside. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Highland sets a pick for Wiggins. Fires the three. Jaquez can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Jaquez, the pass to Highland. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero finds Highland. Higgins outside. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Now Harper. On the wing, MP. Lets it fly. And that one goes long.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
Taking 2 shots. Substitution on the court.
And Hero drops them both. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. MP, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. Down low, Wiggins passes to Highland. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Here's Jaquez. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And, man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.